Hey guys, it's Naomi. So I've started this little channel here just to kind of de-stress and have something that I do other than school and work and reading, because those are basically my only hobbies. So this video right here is going to be an about me tag. Essentially I'm just talking a little bit about myself so you guys can know a little bit of background on me before I start this whole thing. So I'm just going to be reading off of my phone, like all the questions that the internet has assigned me. Okay, so number one, do you have a middle name? I do, and it's Alyssa. And it actually happens to be my cousin's first name. So there's that. Also, she's graduating on the day that I'm filming this. So congratulations, Alyssa. Favorite subject in school? My favorite subject was English, but that last year when I was a senior in high school, I really didn't like that class. I wasn't a fan of it. It wasn't as expressive as I would have liked it to be, or as my other classes have been in the past. But overall, English is my favorite subject. Favorite song right now? I don't think... You know what? I don't know if I have a favorite song right now. I'm gonna go through my Spotify and check on that. Right now, like non-stop, I have been listening to I Don't Want to Live Forever by Zayn and Taylor Swift. I know it's in the 50 Shades of Grey movie. I know that. I didn't actually watch that. Not the second one anyway. But that's not why I like it. That's not what I like it. It's just a really good song. Do you participate in any sports? Does golf count? I think it should count. I mean, you really have to work your arm out and sometimes your legs if you're going to be walking a lot, because that's what golf is, essentially just walking a lot. Okay, next question. Favorite book? Could be a bit biased on that question. Okay, so probably my favorite book right now is You by Caroline Kepnes. Kepnes, I think that's how you say it. But it's this really super cool book. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's so good. It's this, I don't know if I would call it like a thriller genre, but it's like, it's really super intense. It's about this crazy stalker, and it's, I loved that book, and it actually inspired me to write something kind of within that genre, because I've never really played around with the horror or scary genre, I suppose. So I actually wrote like a mini short story called Murder He Says, and I'll link it down below in the description box so y'all can buy it. It's only like $3. Come on now. Come on. Okay, favorite holiday? Not Christmas, but Christmas Eve. Around Christmas Eve, my extended family, mostly on my mom's side, gets together at my grandma's house, and we all unwrap gifts around midnight. But I feel like these days we've been getting further and further away from midnight, to the point where we're opening gifts around like 10. So, but I just like it because, I don't know, call me corny or whatever, but I just like having my family together. It's just, there's something comforting about it. When did you graduate high school? I graduated 2 years ago, class of 2015, and it feels like so long ago. But it wasn't that long ago. How many siblings do you have? Oh, God. Ever since I was a kid, I feel like that was my most dreaded question. Not because I was like embarrassed of having so many siblings, it's just I always had to count them and I could never remember the damn number. I'm gonna do that now. 15, Robert, Mark, Natalie, Nicole, Nadia, Noreen, 9. I've got 9 siblings, so pretty packed family. I mean, most of them don't live with us, but I have a lot of siblings. A lot. Did you like school? I like college. I like being in college. I like where I'm at right now in my educational career. I liked high school to a certain extent. It was okay. I liked high school, the later half of it, but I just like college more. There's more freedom. There's more room to do what you want and focus on the things that are interesting to you. So I like college better. Favorite YouTuber? Definitely, hands down, Kathleen Lights. Definitely, hands down. She was the first ever, at least like the first ever beauty guru that I ever watched on YouTube. My favorite days of the week are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because she uploads, and that just makes my week. It makes my day. Like it makes my Monday so much better. A favorite movie? Right now, my favorite movie is Get Out. I can't even go into detail on how much I love that movie. I love it so much. I think the very concept of it is just, it's mind-blowing. Like the idea that, and I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but the idea that white people are, in an ironic sense, seeing black people as the superior race in this movie is like, because that's clearly, for most, I feel like that's clearly not the case, where they actually think that. I mean, but God, that movie was perfect. I loved that movie. Okay, I'm glad that I went to go see it with who I did, because I felt more comfortable to talk about it intellectually and to express like just how clever that movie was, because it was really clever. I loved that movie so much. I still love it. It's my favorite movie right now. Who is your best friend? I feel like I'm going to get a lot of backlash on this, particularly from my girlfriends. But my best friend in the entire world is Anthony. It's just that he and I have known each other for so long, and we talk on a daily basis. I'm actually texting him right now, and I don't know, we've just grown really close since I was a senior in high school, and I can't imagine my life without him. He's my very best friend, and I love him. I love you, Anthony. Okay, funniest moment throughout high school. I wonder, like, funny in the actual comedic sense, or funny in the is this really happening sense. Well, okay, no, I can think of one where the two were kind of combined. So I did a lot of acting in high school. I was in the Young Actors Guild, so I would do plays here and there, and there was this one particular play called what was it? Bad Hair Day. I think that's what it was called. I think. And I had to wear this really big wig for my particular role in it, and it was like a Cindy Lou Who type wig. So I had to wear that in front of a lot of different people. Like probably about 50 people, probably more than that actually. And we did like a number of performances of that. So that was probably my funniest moment throughout high school. Worst subject in high school, math. I hated math so much. But you know what? My senior year math teacher, she was so nice. She was so nice. But I was taking AP Calculus, and I don't know what I got myself into, because I for one am not good at math. I'm not good at math. So I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I was like, okay, I'm going to take AP Calculus. I've never taken pre-cal or anything like that, but I'm gonna take AP Calculus. My teacher was so nice, but I just didn't get it. I ended up getting like a B in that class, which is bad for me. So I passed the class and everything, but I hated it because I hate math so much. I hate it. Favorite memory from childhood. I feel like I tell this story a lot, but that's because it's really funny. When I was little, you know, like the moles on your skin, well, not really moles, they're just like little dark spots on your skin. My mom called them beauty marks. I don't know if everyone else's moms called them beauty marks, but my mom did. And so I grew up calling them beauty marks, and I don't know what 7-year-old me was thinking, but I guess I pretty much thought that beauty marks genuinely signified beauty, and so I have 2 older sisters, and all 3 of us were born like within a year or so apart. So we're pretty close in age, so it was just the 3 of us for so long. So I remember one night we were talking about beauty marks, and the oldest sister Natalie, she was like, well, I have a lot of beauty marks and this and that, and I was like, yeah, I have a lot too. And then my older sister Nicole was like, oh, I don't have any beauty marks. And I don't know what was going through my head. I think I was probably just a really mean kid, because I was like, well, I guess that means you're not beautiful. And to this day, like that is the one of the most strongest memories I have from my childhood, is me telling my sister that she's not beautiful. Oh my gosh. That's a little personal. When was the last time you cried? I don't remember. Actually, oh, you know what? No, it was like a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't like sad crying. It was like happy crying, because I was just talking to my mom about where I am in my life right now, and how a 15-year-old me would have never thought I'd be here. I'm so very blessed to be where I am right now. I mean, I'm getting a quality education. I work at a quality job. I get paid quality money. I have great friends. I have an amazing family. And so I'm just genuinely happy. You know? Like, I don't know. I was just like, I think in that moment I was just really overwhelmed, because I started thinking about it all at once, and how like I never thought I'd be in the place where I am right now, where I'm just so genuinely happy despite any complications that have happened in the past and recently. I'm still just so happy. I don't know what it is. That's the last time I cried. I was just like happy crying and talking to my mom about it. But you know what? I feel like every time I talk to my mom about something really deep and personal, she starts crying. So then I start crying. So it could have just been like a freak thing. Favorite ice cream? Caramel vanilla. Definitely caramel vanilla. Least favorite thing about yourself? This right here. Talking too much about myself. I hate like when I'm in a conversation and I feel like I'm talking too much about myself. Like I'm saying too many things. Like telling too many stories about myself. And then I just feel like I'm being conceited. So I don't like to do that. I don't like talking about myself too much. So that's my least favorite thing about myself, is sometimes I'll catch myself talking about myself way too much, and I'm like, girl, stop it right now. Summer or winter? I love summer. I love summer because I hate winter. I hate winter so much because I get cold so easily. Like, I don't know what it is. I just get cold so quickly. And I know, like, I can just bundle up, I can just wear a jacket or whatever, but I am always constantly forgetting my jacket. So I despise winter. I hate it with a passion. I love summer, as far as like weather goes. Favorite female celebrity? Nina Dobrev. Definitely Nina Dobrev. Like, she's just so she's so funny, and yeah, like she's just great. I just really like her as a person, so maybe that's just why she's my favorite celebrity. But I love her as a person. I think she's such a genuine person, so I love Nina Dobrev. Favorite male celebrity? Chris Evans. Hands down, Chris Evans. Again, he's a genuine person. He seems so nice. Like, obviously I don't know either of them personally, but they just seem so nice, you know? Like, I would want to be friends with both of them. And not only that, but like, Chris Evans is such a talented actor. Well, I think so. He's a very talented actor, in my opinion. Do you have any nicknames? I have a lot of nicknames. I have a lot. I think people just don't like calling me by my actual name. Yeah, I have, well, for one, my family, for the most part, calls me Naomi, Yomi, Gnomesters. Yeah, Naomi, Yomi, and Gnomesters. And I've had someone call me Namsters before, which was different, but Namsters. And in high school, actually, I had a friend who hyped me up completely. Like, her name was Elva, and she's so amazing. Even now, I'm like, I love Elva. She's great. But she hyped me up a lot, and she actually called me Queen a lot. Like, literally, she would just refer to me as Queen. And for the most part, she called me Queen, which is like, it's probably the highest compliment anyone could get. But yeah, she called me Queen a lot, and I thought that was so cute, and I love her so much. She's cute. Any medical conditions? I feel like these about me questions are just really personal, and I don't know who came up with these. Well, I have really bad anxiety. So there's that. Yeah, I have really bad anxiety. So there's that. And I mean, recently I have been dealing with some health issues. But I'm getting that all squared away. So in due time, hopefully, I get that all squared away, because I really don't have time for being unhealthy, because it just gets in the way of so much. And for someone who's constantly moving, who's constantly doing something, it just gets in the way of a lot. And I don't need that. Your girl don't need that. Okay, this is the last one. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Capricorn. I was born on January 15th. So that's Capricorn season. And I feel like a lot of people are always talking about how, like, Capricorns are super serious. I don't think I am. I think maybe when you first meet me, I'm a little bit serious, but that's just because if I don't know you very well, I don't really connect. Like, I can't be myself around people I don't know. So maybe that's the connotation of it. But yeah, I'm a Capricorn. I like success. That's one thing that they don't get wrong. I am an overachiever to the max. Like, I am an overachiever. I try to be. Do you know what? I can't think of anything else that I should tell you guys besides just the basics. I'm 20 years old. I'm in college. What else? I feel like that pretty much covers it. Once again, I'm just doing this and starting this. Like, I don't expect it to go anywhere. It's just something that I want to do to kind of have something else to do that's not as stressful as school and work. And I really think it's gonna help with my anxiety and with all the stress that comes with just working and just going to school. I feel like that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And I think that's it. Oh, and subscribe to like, subscribe to like, subscribe to like. That was really bad. I'm sorry I did that. Okay, bye. See you in my next video.